that one bit.
Oh, your disguise! They'll see you!
I'd rather they saw neither of us here, Marion. Or did you forget that I escaped from this castle courtyard just this morning?
Hadn't forgotten, dearest, but my being here doesn't have anything to do with that. You know that as long as Queen Eleanor is visiting Nottingham, I am under a general amnesty and cannot be arrested, assailed, or even followed by Her Majesty's express command.
And no one, not even her son, Prince John, would dare cross her. Yes, I know, dear, you told me in Sherwood and on the way to town, but I don't think that our friend the Prince and the Sheriff are going to see it quite the same way that you do. They are apt to find your presence here a galling reminder of me.
You egotist! It isn't always about you, you know.
Well, of course it is. It's the Robin Hood Springtime Festival, isn't it?
Ugh, it is. I will never forgive the Queen for giving our festival that name. It has made you vain as a rooster.
Admitted, my love. You wouldn't have it any other way. No, I don't suppose I would. Now, off you go. I will meet you back in Sherwood as soon as I can get away. Go! I hear people coming. One kiss more. You guys are getting my husband, the poet. Go! Very well, my love. That's my cue, as the actors say. Ta!
According to my informants, the Queen has passed through Sherwood and is on her way to the castle right now.
Of course she passed through Sherwood, Sheriff. Who would assail her there? Every cutthroat in that forest is a close personal friend. God, if my father could only see the low company she delights in keeping.
And speaking of low, here's our former maid Marion, now the single rose amongst the thorns on our side. Hello, Marion.
Good afternoon, George.
George. Shut up here. Is your elusive husband about? I have a present for him. 3 feet of cold steel for that little escapade he pulled this morning.
How generous, George, considering that, from what I heard, he only gave you the pommel of his sword.
Oh, unreliable. But I'm so glad you accepted our invitation to attend. These lovers' quarrels between you and my sheriff are so delightful. Oh, but it appears such pleasantries will have to wait. From the looks of it, Mother has arrived. Boys, accompany her in.
Oh, yeah. Go on in.
All right, Marion, come stand by me. Sheriff, you back up a bit. Mother doesn't like you.
Oh.
And the rest of you are on your best behavior.
My lords and ladies, welcome Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine!
Huzzah!
Thank you, God. You and the other one may have a bottle of my son's best wine, courtesy of your queen.
You heard my mother, boys. A bottle of wine.
Your best wine, Johnny.
My best wine on her.
Huh? Knowing Edgar here, it'll be all on him in no time. Isn't that right, sloppy sipper?
Shut up, Ian.
Both of you, shut up and get inside. I will handle the Queen from here on out.
Oh, there you are, Sheriff. I wasn't aware that I required handling, but thank you.
Your servants, ma'am.
You see, Johnny, an occasional kindness to a subordinate does wonders for morale.
Subordinates? But you're hot.
You see, John, if you'd followed my example, you might have been able to retain the services of a wonderful man like Hodge. Where is my secretary, by the way?
Don't worry, Mother. He's about in the castle somewhere, fluffing your pillows, no doubt.
I shall see him in due course. First, though, my beloved Marion.
Your Majesty.
Oh, my wonderful, wonderful girl. Oh, how I have missed you. And how is that handsome husband of yours? I hope my son and his followers haven't been giving you too much trouble.
Oh, nothing significant, Your Majesty. In fact, Robin was visiting your son just this morning.
Really, Johnny? How liberal of you. Entertaining outlaws in your own castle. There may be hope for you yet.
If the two of you have tired of this clever discourse, Mother, what brings you to Nottingham this time? If it's to discuss this marriage idea to this trumped-up princess, you've wasted the trip. I have no intention.
Listen to me, John Lachlan! Mother has gone to a great deal of trouble to arrange this interview. Believe me, it wasn't easy selling you to any available princess. Your reputation on the continent is even worse than it is here. So, you will meet with Prince Miles, and you will do your utmost to make a favorable impression. A mother is apt to become a trifle bit unpleasant. And you will recall what that is like.
I do.
Then do your best and make Mother proud. And allow me to introduce Prince Miles of Angoulême.
Oh.
We're here, Your Highness.
Your Majesty, there you are. This must be your son, the famous Prince John. Very excited to meet you, Your Highness. Even in Angoulême, we've heard the stories. Is there any chance of my meeting Robin Hood while I'm visiting?
That rogue is a bit of a touchy subject in this castle. But don't be too disappointed, Miles. It's hard to visit Nottingham and not see something of Master Robin Hood. And this is his wife, my son Richard's ward, now Lady Robin Hood. She lives most of the year in Sherwood with the outlaws, but when I come to visit, I simply cannot bear to be without her. So she brightens up this gloomy old fortress.
I do, Your Majesty. Greetings from my queen, Lady Mary.
Charmed, I'm sure, Your Highness. And now, if you'll step inside the castle, we will see what hospitality we can offer you. Woo! Woo! Oh! Our premier attraction. She will mystify. Amaze. She might even terrify. As she unlocks the ancient secrets of the Walking Dead. My lord, my lady, the past, present, and future are laid bare to Lady Callista.
Such entertainment. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Johnny, did you arrange this?
Mother, I don't know who these people are, but I certainly don't allow this sort of gypsy caravan in my castle courtyard. Young woman, how dare you come and...
Not in death, but just in sleep, the fateful prophecy shall keep. My good people, it grieves me to present to you a princess cursed to sleep for 100 years. Princess Aurora, the Sleeping Beauty. No one knows from whence she came or to what long-gone kingdom she belongs. She was discovered in a ruined tower and brought to me to heal. My efforts in waking her thus far have proven fruitless, yielding only this dramatic development.
commands.
What's all this then?
Quote as you will, it is of no consequence.
Amazing. And you say she's asleep the entire time, and yet she follows your command.
And only mine, Your Highness. Princess Aurora will respond only to the sound of my voice. Impossible. It's a fake.
Ghastly, whatever it is. See? Prince Miles is effective too.
We will have to stop at once if this street performance offends you, Your Highness.
It doesn't offend me. It's just that she's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. She can hear me.
She certainly seemed to.
Say something else. See if she will respond again.
No, my control over my subject must be absolute.
Nonsense! I want to see how it works. Try again, Miles.
Well, what should I say?
Just keep talking.
Come to me. Come to me, my beauty. Follow the sound of my voice.
No! This cannot be! Rose Thorn, silence him!
Princess Aurora.
Step back, your
That's it, girls, get him!
Girlie! That's no way to treat a guest!
Right, especially not in front of the quality.
What the hell is going on out here? Your Highness, who are these people?
Some sort of traveling show, I think. They were killing your men when you arrived.
He was only playing with them. Look at you, two hulking men beaten down by a couple of little girls. I should let them finish you off. Inside. Now, I see what this is. You, woman. Are these yours? Yeah, this sort of thing is expressly forbidden in Nottingham. Take them and yourself and remove yourself from this courtyard and this castle. If you stay, the next time you and your little band perform will be in our dungeon. What are you staring at me for? I said...
Stay! By all means.
But your Highness...
Sheriff, I make the rules. I insist that they stay.
But...
And besides, I would know more of the sleeping curse ere I let them go. Now, Sheriff, Mother, Prince Miles, even you, Marion, are welcome to come inside for some refreshment. Yes, we all need something, don't we?
But what of Princess Aurora? Isn't anyone going to try to save her from this awful curse?
It is horrible, isn't it? Don't give up hope, Miles. I know of someone who will be only too happy to help. Who knows? You might be meeting Robin Hood sooner than you think.
Stop!